to a quick lesson, lick of the month, or lick of the week, or lick of the day, however long it takes you to learn it. Could be the lick of 6 months, who knows. But I thought I would share with you, it's part of a larger lesson on some ideas that I was inspired to write out because of Allan Holdsworth and his legato. Inspires me to do things, or try new things, that I wouldn't normally do, I guess. You know, try to reach out and do some new things, try some new concepts. Working a lot with 4 notes per string instead of 3, so this is a great way to get there. And I thought I would share it with you guys. So please feel free to leave me comments or suggestions. I'm always open to trying out new ideas and improving lessons and topics and such. So so in the example preceding this, just doing a little jam over a static C bass note really is all it was. So these are basically a legato. It's basically a legato idea that uses some non-diatonic passing tones, chromatic passing tones, and it comes from basically the Aeolian mode. If you look at the now, I'm tuned in 4th, so these last 2 strings are going to be a fret lower than what you would normally fret, but everything is tabbed out in standard tuning. And then it goes, this whole lick idea basically starts in Aeolian and then it goes up to Locrian, but it kind of almost outlines it almost outlines, I guess it would work over a G7 chord. And then going back to like a 1 chord. So it works well over C major. It would work well over a 2/5 probably, or just even like a dominant 7, you know. Something along the lines of a G7, you can probably throw that line in there. And how I would finger it, it would probably be the same fingering regardless of the type of tuning, whether it's forced tuning or whether it's standard tuning. But it starts with a 2nd finger, and it pulls off to 7th fret, pulls off to the 5th fret, and this is on the D string. Does the same thing on the next string. Then it does it again, same type of fingering. And for me the same frets, but for you guys it'd be a fret up. So and then it slides up to the next position, which for you guys would be on the 10th fret, starting on the 10th fret. So the 1st and 2nd strings are the same. Then it goes to 10th fret on the G string. Same thing on the 3rd and 4th strings. So it basically kind of fills in the blanks between for some reason I always want to go to keep it there. So so it kind of gives you a nice way to slide around the fretboard by using some chromatic tones. It doesn't really work well in all areas. It works well in certain areas. There's certain notes that you wouldn't start off on, like a B flat, unless you were doing over a C9. It might work over that. So be careful where you're trying the concept out at. If you're starting on a note that doesn't exactly sound good against the chord, maybe move it to an area that works better. So you kind of have to use your ears a little bit. So some areas are going to work good, and other areas are going to be a little bit of a challenge. So just to have fun, experiment, move that pattern around. Try it moving it around in slow 16th notes. Just try moving that around and see what other kinds of combinations you can come up with. There are more licks in the Holdsworth legato lesson. I will hopefully be putting that up soon. This is just one little idea out of that. There's 8 ideas in all. So it should be a pretty cool lesson. I'm looking forward to doing it. I just want to make sure that my stuff is together on those examples so that I'm showing you correctly what it is I want to get across. So, all right, so as I say to everybody, continue on, push forward always. If you have questions, let me know, and remember, stay true, stay on fire.